No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today we're making it happen. It wasn't easy, but we're in here. DQFrmDaO. Official interview. First interview?
Nah, that's my second one, really.
What was the first one?
First one was Refusers TV.
Okay. How long ago was that?
That was probably like 2020 or some shit.
That's the first one. Yeah. That's old school.
That wasn't no real interview. That was just like some running guns.
Oh, yeah. That was a vlog.
That was on the
I
vlog,
watched
right?
that one. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I seen it.
Definitely. So we're in here today. Got my man Remo with me. And introduce us to Nero here as well.
That's my boy. Let's see the Nero, y'all. Nero Mitch. My boy Ski in the building too with me. Phone up from over east. Phone them over east.
Uh-huh.
Family and my blood now.
When you
Let's
say
go.
over east, what that mean?
Like the east side of Chicago.
Oh, all right.
Shit like that.
Out east side. That's where we be at, man. It's different, from south side.
Different side of east.
Yeah.
I'm from the south side. They from the east side of Chicago and shit.
Okay. How'd you guys link up?
We family, for real. Family, this is my blood cousin. Then I know bro. Vaughn and Ski was locked up together and shit, rapping and shit. Then I just linked up with bro through blood and shit like that.
All
Been
right.
locked ever since. Most of this shit like a family, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotcha. So you were born adjacent to O Block, or
Nah,
when
yeah,
did you
for
first
sure.
come around?
Born and raised on Parkway, for sure. Yeah, born and raised Parkway since I was damn near one.
What are your earliest memories out there?
Man, there's so many of them. I ain't gonna lie. We used to be throwing eggs at each other, all type of shit. Just doing random little kids shit, bad shit.
Not throwing eggs at cars, throwing eggs at each other?
Yeah, we paintball guns, shootouts and shit.
Almost.
Just tweak. That's how we shit. That's how, growing up in a project, you just do project,
Did you see anything crazy happen as a kid though, or was it out of control, or was it kind of chill?
Shit. It's crazy shit every day. I ain't gonna lie. For sure.
But you were always motivated to be outside, and that was just like kind of the day to day, just being posted up, seeing what was going on?
Nah, not really. It was just more like I was out by pop. I'd be outside. You feel me?
Got it.
So you was like born and raised in O Block? Cause some people like lived in O Block, but then probably left and shit, just get an apartment. Like you always been there?
My whole life.
So who was like your crowd when you was in O Block? Who you was really hanging out with early on?
My right hand man Chino, Muab, C-Bang and them and shit. Just like my homies and shit. A lot of my homies Rage, Free Jig, Free Corey, Free C-Bang, BSG and shit, just grew up as regular normal kids. Not different from nobody else.
What did you have a relationship with any of the rappers like early on, like Reese or Chief Keef or anything? Like what was your perspective on them before they blew up?
For sure. I was around everybody for the glow. Top, Dre, Sosa, Vaughn. When I look up, I'm rapping shit. Really, for real.
But you didn't start rapping super early on, right? Or
Nah.
You waited a while?
Yeah, I ain't never really think in my mind like that I was gonna rap. I came down with it to rap when my homie Vaughn passed and shit, so I feel like I need to pick up his legacy and keep it going. Shit like that.
Makes sense. What are your earliest memories of Vaughn?
Man, too many. Man, that man used to be funny as hell, bro. He used to be doing all type of shit growing up. Knocking motherfuckers out of shit, walking past, shit like that. Just slow shit.
Knocking random people out.
Like, hypes and shit like that.
But y'all used to call it point them out, knock them out. That's what y'all playing?
Almost.
I heard Vaughn used to play baseball and too, like early on. Or
I don't know about all that.
he wasn't? That's what
He probably was playing baseball. I used to hoop and shit.
All right. What position you played?
I was weak as hell, I ain't gonna lie.
You was like playing for like the school or just like outside, just playing for fun?
Yeah, I
type
played
shit?
for dollars, and then I went to high school and shit. I went to like 5 different high schools though. I went to Inglewood, CVS. Then I graduated from Charles Houston. I was in Phillips and shit. I only went to Phillips for like one day though. I transferred out.
Why'd you go to so many different schools?
Shit, don't know, man. I can't really tell you
You was getting
shit.
expelled, or y'all was trying to avoid having to go to school with the option sometimes? Like your
Nah,
parents
it's
are
just
probably
like a lot of niggas probably just hating and shit, you know? That's like that. Niggas
Hating on
hate.
you so hard that you had to switch schools?
Nah, not really, but so much is just, you know, yeah, just probably fights and shit, you know, getting kicked out for shit like that, fighting every day, shit like that.
What's the main like high school for O Block? Because it's like you would think that everybody go to the same high school.
Shit, they gonna send you if you like you said like the neighborhood school, right?
Yeah, like the closest one that everybody.
Really was Inglewood, Team Inglewood. That was like on 63rd and Normal.
So was that a reason why like y'all probably didn't want to go there? Because it was
No,
on 63rd.
I went there. I was just doing a lot of dumb shit and I got kicked out. So I would have graduated from that for real, but I just got kicked out early as hell.
What'd you do to get kicked out of that one?
Some dumb ass. But nah, I was in that bitch, man. The dean, he told my ass, he had me on the top of the motherfucking book. So I'm the one that make people do shit in the school. Or shit, like.
They thought you were like the young thug
orchestrators
of
and
this
shit.
operation.
Yeah.
They tried to put that Rico on you.
Hell nah, what the fuck you doing?
Well, I mean,
Slap.
the high school Rico.
Free thug though. Nah, yeah,
That's
it was just me and a lot of motherfuckers who I was hanging around and shit. We was just a bad crew type of shit after school.
Really? But were y'all like running into people you didn't get along with in school, or was it not that kind of vibe?
For real, yeah, it's like you gonna run into people you don't like at every school you go to. For real, it's gonna be somebody that don't like you that's gonna make you not like them.
Mm.
And you could just be normal, being you, just doing what you do. Just hate how you come to school fresher than them, new shoes, just dumbass.
So what was it like your household in O Block? How many people lived with you? Or
I stayed with my OG. And shit. My brother, my sister, my OG husband, my step pops and shit.
so Jado lived there too as well. RP Jado.
Nah, Jado ain't stayed there.
Oh, so Jado wasn't living in O Block.
Yeah, he stayed at O Block too.
How that work though? Is that your biological brother?
It's for real. Nah, really, but yeah, for real. Like,
Yeah.
his mama, his mama.
Oh, all right, yeah. Because this whole time I always thought y'all were like just, but that's how locked in y'all were. Everybody
yeah,
just
nah,
assumed.
That's done at my blood, little brother, for real. Like,
How you and Jado get so close?
he just.
And what's the age difference? Matter of fact.
I was 25, Jado probably like 22, 21. Would have been 22, 21 or something like that, 23. But it's like I grew to being with him off of how he think, like just how he talk, how he approach people. Like it wasn't no look here, you feel me? Like,
Cause Jado he was in the younger crowd because he used to hang out with like I think
Zell
Woney,
and them and shit,
Shoebox.
Yeah, Woney,
Zell.
Zell, Shoebox, and them.
So those your little homies too then? Cause
Yeah,
like,
all of
around-
my baby brothers, baby Scum, all of them. Lil Buck, Nike. Lil Buck don't go crazy and shit too. All they go crazy. They rapping too, rapping like a mother. Keef getting his raw wave on and shit. No, that shit hard. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all finna hear all that shit. Finna get to drop it together.
But so,
Yeah, little tape.
wait, what year were you born?
1998.
98. So
Yeah.
you're only like 12 or 13 when the drill shit really starts popping off, huh?
Yeah. I was just like a behind the scene type shit. Like, I've been when Sosa first blew up. All that shit. You could look at a couple of videos.
But how much were you around him? Like, because you're real
I
young
around
at that
like
point,
all
right?
the time, but it was my homie. Shit. Like I was around whenever I get a chance to get around him, I go around him. Like get sent for me.
What video we
could
could like if we go back and see?
No
we'll see.
reason. And
Oh, for sure.
But I mean, it
I
must
was
have been
at-
crazy,
I was
right?
at-
That bitch,
I was at a lot of his video
Yeah,
shoots. I just did never
yeah.
got in a lot of them. You feel me? I got in no reason because I graduated that day,
Mm.
8th grade. And shit. And it was just like he was just like, get in my video, bro, type shit. Like I finna,
Yeah.
I just got in that. On some I graduated out of 8th grade. I'm finna, type shit.
But it must have been crazy for you because you probably never knew anybody who was like successful, especially as a musician before that,
Yeah,
right?
when I, cause you know I wasn't really like into it like that, but I knew what was going on. So once I seen like he was saying he like making money, then I'm me really being at his crib, seeing him make beats and make his own song. He was really engineering himself. Now that I know that, you know what I'm saying? Like now that I rap, I really know like what he was doing. He was making beats and shit, and engineering himself type. That's how he really blew like that type.
And then after Chief Keef, Boss Top and probably Prince Dre was the ones.
Dre, yeah, Dre on top next.
And what's your relationship with them at the time when they rapping?
Shit, same shit. All the same shit. We out. Same shit. Close as hell.
Yeah.
But blood can even make us no closer. Shit. We done that brothers. We ain't even no friendship type shit. Really. Like.
Yeah.
Dre, I've been with Dre I know Dre his whole life. Shit, Top was just Top and Chino cousins. So I just knew Top because I was always around Chino every day. Being around Top, and me and Chino always played Top music every day type shit. Like, we going to school listening to Top music type of shit. Just knowing like our brothers finna blow off this, like we just know like, all right, bet Bruno Raw's here, we got this, we got the city type shit.
Why do you think Top's music never really took off to the level that it maybe could have?
Cause he really got locked up and shit. When he went to jail, that really fucked up his career a little bit.
Boss Top locked up right now.
Yeah. He finna get out. He got a little count up. Man, he ain't finna be booked that long. But yeah, he really, bro would have been benched. Took off. He got booked and shit.
So it really took for King Von to start rapping for you to really want to.
Not necessarily. I'll say like, off of me being with Von in the studio and watch how he just progressed and got greater and greater. Like every time we went to the studio, I just noticed like it was like, damn, like what the this man getting, his word frame just getting more better and better. Like,
Yeah.
and then I'm watching people come in the studio like, Von, I got 20,000, throwing up 20,000 in cash for features. He giving it to me and more. I'm like, hold this, you holding the money and shit like that more. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna start rapping. Shit, what the f? My boy coming out to sing 4-5 motherfuckers coming to give him 20,000 a piece. Like, you feel me? Like, that shit intrigued me. I'm like, damn. And bro asked me and Wop and shit like, he was like, what y'all figured out what y'all wanna do and shit like that, like with our career and shit. And then me and Mo, I'm like, fuck, we gonna try to rap and see what it do for us, see where it take us. And he was like, don't try to do it, just do it. Just do it. Like, we go to the studio every day, just rap, you feel me? And we just did that.
But did that surprise you that Von came out that motivated and ended up popping off that quick?
Mm-hmm.
Because you knew him before he went in, right?
Yeah, no, I knew Von my whole life. It just, Von was just like more like in and out of jail all his life. That was the longest he was just out of jail when he just blew up. So, hell yeah, when he blew, I was like, damn, what the f?
Was y'all always as locked in as y'all was like before he? Like,
yeah, he used to always.
Last time he got.
Since I was little, he used to be always, this my son. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He gonna be getting all the whole when he get old. He used to be always just telling me that because I used to be having long guys braids and shit in my head.
Cause if you watch King Von videos, or if you watch his IG's live, like you and Muwap was the two main you'll see with Von. Like he was definitely like always bigging y'all up type shit, you know what I'm saying? So like it seemed like y'all was like overly locked in with him.
Nah, for sure. We was all close. Everybody. Yeah, I was close as hell.
So where does Muwap come into play? Like you and Muwap were like friends first, or?
Muwap was the first person I met in Parkway. He's the first person I met, type kindergarten type. I'm in front of my building, 6350 building, riding like the little electric four-wheeler things. He ended up asking me to ride that type shit. I'm like, let him ride the type shit. Ever since then, I've been knocking on bro door, coming to get him in the morning. Yeah, knock on my door, come and get me in the morning. We playing the game and shit like that. It's been close damn near like my right hand man for real type shit. Me, him, and Chino.
And who is Chino for people who don't know?
That's BJ LaBrother.
Yeah, and he passed away?
Yeah, he passed away 2016. We was like 15, 16 when he passed away. We was young.
Was it like gun violence or something?
Yeah, it was gun violence type shit.
Because then I believe Jado passed away in like 2020.
Yeah, around that time, yeah.
Damn. So how do you cope with like taking all these losses and stuff? Like,
For real, you don't cope with that shit. It's just like every day I think I gotta win for them. Like I can't let them just the way they like you know what I'm saying? Like I just can't just let it be over like that. Like I gotta some type of way make their name stay alive. You feel me? Like they just you know how that shit go.
cause I seen. All right. So let's talk about the Jado situation. So when Jado, I think the same night that he got killed, he had posted that he was gonna get some perks or something. And then that was like floating on the internet. People saying that like I think somebody even apologized like, damn, I hate that I even told bro that I had the perks and shit. He probably was staying inside the crib. So like, is drugs something that you resort to like dealing with shit like that? Like you got a perk problem or anything because like all the L's and shit or all the losses that you might have took?
Nah, not really shit. It's just that shit like a mental thing for real. Like, you know,
Was Jado have you on the perks or?
shit. Nah, probably not. Nah.
Yeah.
You just you know, just normal shit, bro. Everybody just finds nice little drug shit they like to do. Drink like y'all probably like drinking liquor shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not ours. That's Lupe's for the record. But
But I see you saying everybody different and shit. Like
yeah, everybody
do
got
it,
their
you know
own
what I'm
little
saying?
drug they like to do shit.
But I see people talk highly of Jado, like Shoebox Baby. Like he got an interview with 16 where he was saying like Jado was like the OG to him type shit. Like he was so
Yeah, like shit.
he was
I
like
could-
wise
You
and
could
shit.
say like yeah, like shoebox really, shoebox. That's why I get back to saying like Jada wasn't an average kid. Like Jada was the type person. He's just different. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he's just different. He in his own lane over here, while everybody else together in this lane trying to do the same shit. Type of shit like that.
And you said Moowop and you was locked in, so like he the first person that you met in O-Block.
Him and Chino and Chulo. We the first from motherfucker D-Lo too. Homie D-Lo, free D-Lo, he locked up and shit right now. We the first little crowd kicked in and shit. Then we started everybody else coming along. Cause you know, it's like really Parkway like from really that bitch like 3 blocks. Just one big ass maze. It's really from like had 63rd to 64th to 66. So like long as hell. So you meet everybody and through all the buildings and shit, just young. We all the way on this end playing the shit, just doing other shit, just doing normal kid project shit.
did anybody pop out like between Sosa and Vaughn? Did anybody really like pop off out of O Block or like what? Who was like really coming out musically during that period? Like from your perspective, if somebody was there.
Like that was around.
Yeah, like what? Because now we have like this kind of new generation of different artists coming from out of there. But what was your perspective on it, sort of between like Vaughn getting out and when Sosa came out?
Really shit. I just knew like I bet it's attention in this area, so for sure, if you doing something that you can seek attention or you know like type, how can I say, like you know how when people say shit like damn, I forgot what the fuck I was just gonna say. Basically it's just you know knowing like you what the fuck, damn, I bet I gotta do something too. Like I ain't finna just sit around and just watch a motherfucker get famous and get rich, and I know I could do something too. And bro telling me I could do it too, cause he doing it ain't hard. You feel me? So it's that type of shit. Just not sitting around not doing shit type of shit. You feel me? Like,
Right, because it must have like lit a fire under the ass of a lot of people from the area.
yeah, like everybody shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I got a lot of shit, like my little brothers and them and shit. They got a lot of heat. y'all finna hear about them.
Did y'all see that for King Von though? Like you know him and shit. Like did you see him getting out of jail? And like did you
And
think
just
that he would turn
rapping?
up to this level?
Nah, I ain't. Nah, I won't think he would get out and just blow up rapping like that. Shit, but
So-
he probably just gave it a try, you know, and it just sparked for him.
And when did it start feeling real to you? Like, all right, this shit working.
When he dropped Crazy Story. When he dropped, cause he dropped man, bro, he dropped Problem first. Then he dropped War With Us. That shit was different. War With Us, I'm like, okay, damn. Like his word frame went from problems to basic to, okay, all right, he talking shit now. Like he making the whole world look at him like, damn, what? Okay, let's see what's to him type shit. You know, like, cause certain, like the fans, they want to really see your personality. Sometimes they don't really want to, like, they don't really care for your music. They want to see how you interact with people and shit like that, or how you approach it.
It's crazy though, because like as a drill rapper, you got to have the story and it's got to be believable, and then you also have to be good at rapping. Because there's a million people that we like have all watched a video or two just checking this shit out because they're talking crazy and dissing people or whatever. But like, in order for people to drive around and listen to you consistently, you got to like really make good music, and it don't really matter like exactly just the fact that you're talking about shit. The fans really want to hear you talking about real shit and rapping well and making good shit.
Yeah, just besides the bullshit, just rapping like real music. You feel me? Like just making real music.
So like at the time he's recording Crazy Story and all these songs, he's in Atlanta recording this. Are you with him? Like you out there with him while he's recording, or he's sending it back to you and you just listening to it?
Yeah, like shit like that. Like I want like at the beginning when bro was in the A and shit, first started rapping. We was popping out there with him and shit, but I wanted them really in the studio with him when he first started making all of them. But like when he got to after Crazy Story and shit, that's when it got to that point like, I bet I'm like, yeah, bro, you feel me? He turning up like his shit. Once his shit did 10 million, I'm like, what the fuck? And then the World Star, like, that's what made me just think like, then I see World Star come on the block type shit, like they came over that type shit. You know, they was finna telling them like they was gonna put Crazy Story on World Star even before they even did it.
But that must have been crazy, because it's like you kind of had the whole Chief Keef shit blowing up, but then he left, and then you have Vaughn coming out and like making O Block famous as fuck again.
Like more viral type shit.
Yeah, but then you have like all kinds of crazy shit happening, like people offering up guided tours and like celebrities wanting to come through and shit.
It's definitely down in like a tourism spot now. Like people, like you gonna just see any and everybody come taking pictures by the mural now, type shit. Like I seen Chinese people, Japanese people, all type of Asian motherfuckers just they want to take a picture by the mural.
But just the mural, they're not gonna like walk around O Block.
Mm-hmm. They definitely want to like come inside and just see like how we eat and all type of weird shit like that.
And that doesn't bother you?
Nah, that's cool. That's normal. Like, you know, I know I see what type of effect my brother put on the world, so that's normal to me now. You feel me? So.
How easy is it for like a tourist to get in the O Block? Because I thought it was like gated and shit.
It's hard now. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it? You can still walk right through, even though there's like a security guard and shit when we went there.
Hell no.
You gotta say who you coming to visit, all type
really?
of shit.
Yeah, security. They got that shit just different now. I don't even know how to explain it.
So nowadays, how often are you going to O Block?
You funny as hell.
No, because we seen you in that vlog, that Fuchsia's thing. You're saying that you don't really stay there anymore.
Nah, I moved out of the Parkway when I was like probably like 16, 15.
Right.
I stayed over East and shit.
But you still go back a lot?
Yeah. Sometimes for sure, yeah.
It's probably safer and smarter not to go back though, right? Because like not even just the police and shit, they be on y'all even heavier knowing y'all rappers and shit. Like how is that? Like,
I mean, yeah, shit, you know, Chicago police corrupted as hell anyway.
Yeah.
They just want to push some shit on you.
So the cops be coming up in O Block and bothering you?
Yeah, they bother everybody in Chicago. Right around, blood, shit. But 12, they bother every motherfucking body.
Oh, yeah.
They just, I don't know. That shit fucked up.
We gotta
That
like,
shit ain't right.
Heath, can you adjust his mic? Like turn it in and like pull it up a little bit so it's
Certain
actually
shit,
pointing
you
at his
just
mouth?
be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, can a motherfucker just live their life type shit, you hear me? Like, but that's how that shit go. How that shit go.
You gotta like point it in. There you go.
But nah, yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, 12
I ain't
year
gonna
on
lie.
everybody, though.
I'm really focused on pushing positivity and shit right now. You know, put more music out, making music for like the little kids, making music for the women, shit like that. You know.
Really? I haven't heard any of your music that seemed like it was for little kids and women.
Nah, you know, I was just going through a little situation where I was just booked and shit. Police, same shit, just pulling shit on motherfuckers.
You were locked up for how long?
For a couple months, then I ended up getting out on the band, but I was fighting the case for then 2 years. And I ended up I got locked up the day before you came
For
the day
real?
before you came over there.
What was that for?
So shit.
Really?
Yeah. Some out of order shit. The police just put a gun on me type shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't yours?
Hell no.
That's fucked up.
He right here.
Nah,
ain't
that
he?
shit go.
Couldn't be
No,
here.
man.
So you beat this gun case, but
Shout out to my lawyer John and Ty, man. That's
it took
all
you 2
right.
years
Yeah.
to beat the shit?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
One of the first times I think I really started paying attention to you is when Von dropped the "Expose Me" with Mimo, and at the end of his verse, he said, "DQ, who is that?" Was like one of the first major shout outs that he gave you, like on the
Yeah.
record and shit.
Yeah.
So then people started like, all right, who the hell DQ is, right? Like,
Yeah, motherfuckers were trying to figure some shit out. What the fuck you on?
yeah.
Do you ever go to Dairy Queen?
That's my shit.
That's the only other DQ I could think of.
Yeah. That's my shit.
Hell nah.
I used to be going there a lot as a kid. I'm sorry. I don't know if Dairy Queen is
Nah,
real
I ain't
popular.
gonna lie. I ain't even never went to that bitch before.
For real?
All right.
Yeah, nah.
It ain't like in Iraq. You
It
gotta
ain't-
go
you
out
ain't- you
far to
ain't,
go.
bro.
There.
It's like
it ain't
Chicago.
no Dairy Queens. It's like
You
in the
gonna
area.
see Wendy's, Burger
gotta
King,
go.
McDonald's,
You gotta
and
go out to go to
Taco
Dairy Queen
Bell
down
and
there,
shit. You
another
gotta-
little city.
yeah.
Damn,
When I
Go
was
to
a kid,
the-
it was just ice cream, and then I got older, and all of a sudden I'm seeing burgers and fries and shit.
Yeah, you ain't gonna barely see. You gotta go downtown and shit. Grand Lux, get some nice ass little shit. You know?
that shit gone now.
All that shit probably finna
Grand
close
Lux
down
gone.
though.
But you saying that because there's no stores near y'all, or y'all just don't want
It's
to go
stores,
to
but it ain't
Nah,
fancy
bruh, it's
shit
store,
that
but
you-
DQ like that type of
Dairy-
Dairy
like, you
Queen,
know,
Dairy
Dairy
Queen,
Queen.
yeah.
That's too
that
fancy.
You ain't finna see no
That
Chick-fil-A
shit-
on King Drive or no
that
shit like that.
down in Oakwood, or you gotta go to the
Or
Bird.
motherfucking
You feel me?
like,
Far out.
dog
So if
See
I'm
that
in
shit.
O Block and I'm trying to get something to eat, what's the closest thing for me to grab?
shit. Parkway
Parkway
Sub.
Sub.
Is that at the gas station?
Nah,
where the
that ain't
world's
no
at?
That's the shit with the
restaurant.
pizza pocket?
It's a real.
Nah, it's nah.
Pizza puff.
Yeah.
Pizza
That's what
puff,
Shoebox
yeah,
showed
yeah.
me. When I
Pizza-
first met Shoebox, he was sitting there eating
Yeah.
a pizza puff. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
You got different Parkway
Shit good as
Sub.
hell.
Yeah, that shit good as hell.
They
Anything
don't
you
got
give
pizza
him.
puffs out here.
I don't think so.
So where we
Now.
gotta go to get the sub?
Across the
Right
street.
across the street from
Right
Parkway.
across the street.
All right.
Like what
Right
Von
by
Miller
Von
was.
Murrell.
Yeah.
Right next to it. They got good ass food, chicken, anything you want.
So the people who own that mural, like, who idea was it to put the mural on that building?
Oh, shout out to Delilah. She fuck with us hard.
That's the owner of it.
Nah, she just got the mirror put up right there by the store for us type shit. You know?
Yeah.
How you feel about people advertising their cereal at the mural?
Who was people?
J-Man,
Who was that?
internet personality. 60-30 in BD,
Yeah.
FYB J-Man. No, this doesn't ring a bell.
Pushing Whoops.
Tay
Yeah,
Savage,
no.
shout out
He's
him.
actually pushing peace.
I don't know who the fuck that
Yeah,
is.
what the fuck? All this shit happened?
There's a lot going on.
Damn, when the fuck all that shit happened?
He's been advocating for the pushing the peace movement. You ain't been
Mhm.
seeing any of that?
Hell nah.
How you feel about so you ain't hearing nothing about everyone in Chicago trying to push peace, or
Yeah, I've definitely been hearing about for sure. I just told you I'm pushing peace. I ain't,
Right.
you know.
I think FYBJ Man would say he's like the face of starting that new movement. You wouldn't think so?
No, I don't even know who the fuck that is, but hell no.
If you want to push peace, you got to tap in with him, I think. He's the main peace leader of the city right now. Him and Tay Savage, they came together.
Because I don't know him, shit.
You know Tay Savage?
Yeah, I heard it taste out.
You never met him?
Yeah, he came in the hood before. He came in the hood before.
If you really think about it, like J Mane and Tay Savage pushing peace, it does make sense because J Mane had to like basically forgive him for shooting at him.
That's the crazy ass shit Adam just said.
If you're gonna push peace, you gotta like be willing to sacrifice something. Which in J Mane's case is, I guess, just saying like, all right, I'm not mad at you for trying to shoot me. Because that's one, like, you can't deny that story because everybody in the story agreed to it. Tay sat there in the interview and was like, yeah.
Oh,
That
shit.
happens.
If they did, shit. If he said they did, shit, I guess.
Yeah, he said he got skinned in the nose or some shit.
Who got skinned in the nose?
Who
Tay
got
Savage.
J Mane lost a little bit of his nose.
No,
to,
Tay Savage got
Tay
skinned in the nose
okay.
during the shit up.
Damn.
With J Mane?
It hit different when you lose a little bit of your nose, man.
Yeah, so I got a few more King Von questions though, cause King Von was like one of my favorite rappers and shit. So like, it's crazy, cause like like I watch the videos and shit, I see
My
you with him
favorite
on
rapper,
songs.
too.
So like, how it felt
Yeah.
when the nigga came to O Block and passed out the chains. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? What describe that
really-
day?
That was really more like some when we was younger. Go back to the younger days. We used to always talk about who will get rich and buy fast cars and buy everybody chains. So Von did it and just remember that moment when we all was, it was like fucked up and we ain't had shit but each other. So he just came like, hey, I'm finna make this stuff for y'all. Get everybody
Yeah.
everybody some change. Then, couple people, people came with their little dollars and got them a chain for sure.
Oh, so Von didn't buy everybody a chain. He just
Yeah, he bought basically shit, yeah.
he bought it. Oh yeah. But some people bought their own chain.
Some people had to invest their own money.
Nah, shit, motherfucker just really, put a couple of dollars up to this shit, made it make sense,
Oh yeah,
we
that made
grown
that
as
made
hell,
sense.
you feel me? Even take care of like little kids, shit, motherfucker
Yeah.
just came out, here, bro, this, but he put the rest on whatever motherfucker gave him for their chain, you feel me? Type shit.
Yeah.
Real nigga shit. It's like he bought them shit. He bought our chains for sure. First person to make that trend. Now I see everybody buying their homie chains and shit. Niggas wasn't ever doing that shit.
Especially early on in your career too. Like he didn't wait till
It's like he wasn't even at his peak. Like,
like
he just, I bet this ain't shit. Well, he made that shit back. Go back to what I'm saying, like, man, he bought up the chain. He made that shit back in a week. Like, I'm in the studio with him. 2-3 motherfuckers give him 25,000 for feature 75. He made 75,000 back quick as hell.
I know some niggas with O Block was salty. They ain't get a chain though, cause everybody can't get one. Who, some niggas had to be salty. They ain't get one at first, right?
Shit, I mean, it ain't no being salty shit. They can get, but you can get one. Shit,
Yeah.
You come with some,
Yeah.
that shit. You get it. They
He just
get
made sure all the
chain.
rappers and shit got one. All the main homies that he fuck with.
But it's not main type. Everybody shit. We all close. It ain't no main homies type shit. We all one, but it's crowd shit. Everybody got their little crowd. We all together for sure. We all as one.
Was you in Atlanta when the night he passed away? Was you out there at the party or?
You asked me another question.
Yeah, no.
So you weren't around. You were back in Chicago.
Oh, I'll talk about it for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Just
I
too
don't like
much to
thinking about
talk
this
about.
shit, yeah.
I mean, in general, like, how do you feel about like the movement that's kind of come together to try to keep his name alive and everything? Like, you feel like you're a big part of that?
For sure.
What's that like from your
Most
perspective?
definitely. It's like we gotta keep it going. It ain't no stopping now, cause it's like, look what type of fake he left. You hear me? And no point of sitting around and just, forever. I'm gonna forever keep his legacy going. But I'm finna get my name out for sure too. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna let the world know, see DQ for who DQ is, and forever carry his legacy on my back, 100%. Cause without him, it wouldn't even be like this for me. You feel me? That's how I see it. Shit.
Yeah. So what's up with Big Woney? Is Big Woney locked up right now? He got locked up too, didn't it? How's y'all? Cause he was pushing the music hard and shit before he got locked up. How long he finna be
I
down
think
for?
he got like probably like a year left. He finna pop out. Yeah, I was behind him too when he was rapping. For sure. Big One, he go crazy too.
What about Duke and shit? You and Duke?
Yeah, Duke my brother for sure.
Yeah.
Locked in, same shit. We all close as hell. Family. Shit ain't no friendship for real. In my eyes.
How'd you feel about Trench's News taking the stand for 25 grand
I don't even know shit about that.
during the O Block trial? You didn't hear about this?
Nah, hell no.
You know who Trench's News is?
No, I don't know what it is.
You know what FBG Butter is?
Hell no.
Well, they said FBG Butter and Trench's News supposedly took the stand during the FBG Duck trial. And he got, Trench's News supposedly got paid $25,000 to do it. Or he's been getting paid to be an informant since 2006. It's like a viral thing that's been going on in Chicago. You ain't never seen any of his videos and shit?
Hell no, shit.
Yeah. How about Muwap though? Like, you talked to Muwap since he been locked up and shit? Like, the only thing on his books and shit like that?
Yeah, I talked for sure. Yeah, I talked to him a couple months ago and shit. Bro, good. He talking, you know, normal. He normal, shit.
Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as music and shit, what you got cooking up? Like, what you been working on?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Blood and we just did some raw ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, I've been really focused on my music a lot now. But I got my case out the way for sure.
Cause you said, bro, Nero, you from over east, but I see you got an LA Capone chain on. I'm trying to make it. How were you on LA
bloody.
Capone? Yeah,
That's bloody, man.
How you know LA
gang.
Capone?
That's bloody. That's my cousin too.
Oh,
That's
word.
blood though, you know, like
This shit deeper than
you
rap.
know, yeah, before like, you know, we had a friendship though, you know, before like we even found out we was blood though, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my blood though, you feel me? Bro was with him a lot, you feel me? Bro, that's bloody.
When you say east side, is that because it isn't No Limit? That's where the No Limit's from? I heard got something called east side shit.
East too, yeah.
Alright, for sure.
Yeah.
You fuck with Herb and them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck with her,
they
for
cool.
sure.
That's for no, yeah, for sure. That's bro, no, for sure. Yeah, I fuck with a couple No Limits for sure. Yeah.
You
Grew up on 79 for shit.
All right, yeah, hell yeah. So that's the same.
On 79 for shit.
Yeah, that's the same area. Because
Yeah,
Kanye
like
West
that
grew
hood.
up on 76 or something like that?
Yeah, South Shore, yeah. I know, that's where I'm from. I'm from out South Shore. 79, 80th and South Shore. 83rd, Coles and shit like that. Burley, 88th, 87th and shit like that.
It's crazy how everybody...
They hood right down the street. From, like, you feel me? From my hood on 79, like No Limit right there, like across the tracks.
Yeah.
You feel me? They right there.
But how you and Capone get so locked in if before you knew you was
like
cousins?
Nah, Blood used to live over east too. You feel me? He went to school over east. You feel me? We went to Boucher and shit. He got a grammar school and shit.
Oh, word.
Before he went went OT and came back and, you know, but nah, yeah, I've been knowing him, his sisters, his mom and them, you feel me? We been friends. We went to high school together and shit too. Dunbar and shit. We went to all them Dunbar and shit too. You feel me? That's my blood. You feel me? We always together. You feel me? Just like how I be with him type shit. You know, especially with the music shit. Like he helped me get out there. Like me and his song and shit. You feel me? That's what got my recognition and shit out there. You feel me? Song we did and shit called With the Shits. You know, that shit did like 10 million and shit. We dropped that shit probably like a week before he passed away and shit.
That shit was hard too.
Yeah. So you feel me? I'm always, you know, when you see me, you always gonna, you know, see his name and shit. 'Cause without him, shit, I probably wouldn't even had a little recognition and nothing I got, you know what I'm saying? Without blood, you know, for sure.
You locked in with anybody else from 600 or you and Capone was just really...
Nah, yeah, I know a couple of them, for sure.
Yeah. We just had 600 Breezy and Mimo up here like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen that shit. Yeah, I seen that shit. We was out here.
He was
We was out here.
Oh yeah, y'all was out here for that? Oh,
we was out here. We was out here when they was out here. We seen them was out here and shit. We was out here though.
Y'all be hanging out and shit?
Not like, nah.
Hell nah.
It's not one of
Not
those.
like that though. Like ain't no funny
He
shit.
said,
but it's just more
He
so.
said, hell
No, cause like
Nah,
it
you know,
ain't
shit,
no
it
funny
ain't
shit.
Y'all know
but
each other, but
no.
y'all just not locked in
Yeah.
enough to be hanging out type
It's
shit.
mutual shit.
I
though.
fuck with real 600 members, like free D Rose,
Yeah.
free C a day. You know, shit like
You
that.
know, it's mutual.
So Mimo not a real
Yeah.
600 member? That's what that sound like?
I ain't never say that. I just said who I
The
fuck
real one? All right, for sure. I feel
with. My
that.
nigga LA, you know.
So you was cool with like D-Rose and them?
Yeah, for sure. My brother.
They old, D-Rose was older than you or?
Probably not that old. He
Not that
probably
older,
2 years,
yeah.
1 year older than me.
You know the crazy thing about that 600 Breezy interview with him and Mimo sitting right here is that as soon as we finished, we saw the fact that King Yella had got exposed for talking about everybody's gang affiliations to the cops. And
Yeah.
Breezy, like, he was trying not to look too happy, but he was happy. He was enjoying the fact that that came out.
He was happy with it. He got locked up.
What you mean?
Now that he got locked up, he was just happy about the fact that it got exposed, that he was talking to the cops about who's in what gang and all this crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, I think I seen some shit like that on YouTube, too.
You basically saying he was happy that King Yellow got exposed like shit.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't gonna like post about it on the gram or nothing, but he was definitely smiling a little bit. He was definitely enjoying it. But if the cops pull you over and asked you, is so and so from this gang or whatever, you're not having that conversation,
Hell no.
even if somebody you don't get along with.
It don't
Hell
matter,
no.
bro. Check my background. I ain't never did
My
that.
motherfucking first name and last name.
Hell no. If they ask you something, that mean they already know.
If you right, if you ask for shit, it's no point in me. What the fuck I'm saying?
Shit, I gotta ask you this since we brought this up, because you're probably the closest person to King Von that we didn't talk to of recent. King Von had a viral video leak of him in Cook County where he,
Right.
you know, the Cook County jail videos have been leaked. I know you've seen those at least, right? You ain't seen any of them? Where
Yeah.
they said, you know, King Von, he had said he was gay and he had said it to switch decks or whatever. That's what people trying to say. When you seen that video, what was your thoughts at first? Like, how do you take that video?
Shit,
And all the
that's-
other videos leak.
That's normal shit. That's a motherfucker going, bro, motherfucker. That's the way to
Folks was
finesse
locked
the
up with Vaughn,
COs.
You feel around that time.
Bro
Folks
locked
did a lot
up.
of years, like, you
Bro
feel me?
locked up if you
around
bro,
that
so,
time.
yeah.
So he just
Certain
like,
shit, motherfuckers probably
been to
gotta do
county
shit
too
like
a
that.
lot,
You
like-
go on the deck, you see
You
20 of your
would know,
motherfucker.
Niggas
I'm niggas
from
that
the
don't
back,
like
you
you.
was
You
up.
ain't even gotta be like in danger, none of that. You could be just trying to get across the hall with your homies.
Well, you know, trying to
Putting
get
up
right,
that.
trying to get over there where your homies at and shit you ain't seen probably in 3, 4 years, 5 years and shit.
Yeah.
You see him and shit next door, next door to your deck. You damn, I need to get over there, bro. Some type of way I'm gonna try to do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's normal shit.
Are you surprised just seeing like all those videos from Cook County just leak and shit? Like you got any videos that's probably gonna leak? Or you fighting some niggas or something? Yeah, they leaking air for
Probably,
2024 might be
shit,
a
I
DQ.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was in Division 6 and shit. We fought like once or twice. I fought like once or twice. Shit. I ain't really had no problem with jail for real. Niggas was just a little bit fanned out.
How long what was the longest you did?
The first time I got locked up was like in 2017 or 2018.
Yeah.
I got locked up for a gun. I was in that bitch for like a month, bro. I was in that bitch for like a month, and I bonded out. Ended up taking probation for that shit. Same shit, fluky shit. Police put a motherfucking gun on me type shit. And they get it off me or nothing.
Oh, so long as you ever did in that motherfucker was like a month anyway, so.
Yeah, the second time I just got booked, I was locked up probably for like 3 days. I bonded out for like 10,000 and shit.
How dangerous is Cook County though? Like,
That bitch shit, that's a whole nother world shit. That ain't even, you going out, that shit different. It ain't like on the street. You gotta be on your motherfucking toes at all times, bro. Motherfucker beat the fuck out you and over beat the fuck out you, smack your ass with a tray, all type of shit. It's just shit, that's just how that shit go.
Do you think that makes you a better person on the outside, or you think it
Hell
kind of
no.
fucks you up?
That's shit. Should nobody want to go to jail? What the fuck? What the fuck you want to go to jail, bro? That shit ain't good. That shit ain't for nobody.
do you feel like jail have saved a lot of people's lives though? Cause like,
I mean, yeah, possibly. Like shit, I could say it probably could. You never know. Probably could have did for me shit when I got booked. Probably the reason for me to get a book type shit. Never know, shit. That's how I look at shit too. Like certain shit probably happened for a reason. Or meant for, like stopping you from some shit happening to you. Or, you know, some shit worse probably could have happened to you. And that shit, anything for real, I don't know.
What's your relationship with Locker Films? Cause I see you tap in with bro a lot.
Oh, Locker, yeah, hell yeah. I knew Locker shit from the beginning when Locker probably first started.
He be shooting a lot of your music videos and shit.
Yeah, I shot a couple of videos with him. Hell yeah. I fuck with Locker. That's bro. He Muslim too. So
You currently signed right now, unsigned,
nah, I'm independent.
independent.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with Dirt? Would you sign the OTF?
That's my brother for sure. That's my brother, but it's like I'm more on some. I'm not saying like I wouldn't sign with him. I'll sign with him. I'm just on some. I'm trying to. You see how he is. You feel me? He got his own label going and shit. Bro, that's the type of time I'm on. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my own label and shit going. I'm trying to get myself out more. You feel me? Type of shit.
Are you like real motivated at this point with the music? Cause like, you know, you didn't start for a while. You're kind of getting like a late start compared to some of your friends, but you know.
Yeah, it ain't no difference from shit. Me starting late, it's like ain't no looking back now. You feel me? Shit. It's what it is.
What about
This shit
track?
gonna work though. Feel me?
100K
Make
track.
this
He
shit.
managed a lot of. I think he was managing Muwop and Boss Talk, or I might be mistaken. I know he was managing Vaughn, right?
Yeah, nah. For
You
sure.
ain't locked in with him for some management or something.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Track cool. Track
yeah.
100.
But he's not
He's not
your
managing.
manager.
He like a kinda. Nah. I got my manager is Sadiq, you feel me? My OG husband. He managing like my new manager type shit.
That was one of the most mind-blowing things for me was when Track walked into No Jumper with Vaughn, and I realized at that moment that like, oh shit, like Melly, like you already got like like because you know I seen him with Melly before that he was with Kodak, and then all of a sudden with Vaughn I'm like, damn, you must really be fucking good at this shit if you like went straight from Melly to Vaughn. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how did you like, you know, I was just shocked because I'm like, why the fuck do you even know anyone from Chicago? And then I was kind of amazed.
Cool, track 1, you know.
Yeah, how did Track get locked in with y'all in the first place?
We met Track through Melly and shit. Through Melly. Melly fuck with us hard. Free Melly. That's my dog. That's my brother. I always be talking to him and shit. Yeah.
Who was
Free boy too.
who was King Von like real industry friends besides like anybody from Chicago and shit? Cause I remember before off camera you were saying that him and Young and Ace was locked in.
Yeah, you know, ATK and them my boys, them my dogs. I fuck with them hard.
Anybody else like behind the scenes y'all was rocking with? Like rappers and shit?
Shit. Yeah, a couple motherfuckers. Motherfuckers like Polo G and them and shit. You know.
I think I seen Von shout out Meek Mill a couple times too. Like
Meek, yeah, we fuck Meek. We ran into Meek a couple times in the A, in Atlanta.
oh y'all hung out?
Yeah.
What was it like meeting Meek Mill and shit?
No, normal niggas, normal people shit. Normal motherfucker shit. Getting drunk, motherfucker, drinking liquor, kicking it, chilling, talking and shit. Normal shit.
If you could work with like any artist in the industry and shit, who would you want to work with? Like someone like a Meek Mill caliber or anybody like that?
Somebody in like a Meek Mill caliber.
Just any rapper in general that, not necessarily from Chicago,
Like,
just like
sound like this who I
mainstream.
work with this period.
Yeah, 2024.
Shit, whoever wanna work with me, for real. I ain't like pick and choose like shit. If a motherfucker come across my music and I come across they shit before, and I fuck with their music and they fuck with my shit, and hey, I wanna do something with you, or I tell them I wanna do something with them, shit. It is what it is, motherfucker, for sure.
So it got to be like a real relationship before you could really want to fuck with somebody.
I mean,
Cause that's like the rapper
necessarily.
answer. Like a lot of rappers, I ask them that.
Yeah,
they
like
don't
it's
want
like
to
you
say.
don't just want to go around a motherfucker like you don't know, like at all. You ain't been around him not once or no motherfucker he know his homie shit. Like you just alright, baby, feel link up, do a song like shit. I mean, it go like that sometimes.
But if you were asked like a normal person this question or like a normal rapper, they would just say somebody whose music that they liked.
Nah,
But
yeah,
you're
like,
paranoid that even the people that
nah,
you
nah,
like their
I
music
fuck
that
with,
they
I
might be
fuck with a
bitches.
lot of like you know, like Big 30 and them and shit.
Mm.
Them my boys, them my brothers. Like I fuck with them. I'm finna be doing some shit with bro when I go to Atlanta. Do some shit with probably Young Maul. I was just on the phone with Young Maul and shit too.
Mm.
I fuck a lot of motherfuckers. I be talking to a lot of motherfuckers for real. A lot of motherfuckers be DMing me and shit.
Who your
Yes.
favorite rapper though?
Shit, I ain't
Growing
really. I got my favorite rapper shit is my homie shit. All my homies, my little homies and shit.
Who's
My
who's
whole
some
block.
who should we bring up here next? Like from Chicago and shit.
From the rack or from like my hood.
Chicago, from O Block, anywhere.
Shit, for sure. I want to see my baby brother and them on this bitch. Baby School and them, Ike number shit.
I'm in tapped
Buck
on
Money
IQ.
number shit. Buck Money number shit. Lil Cam, Slam number shit. You know, Lil Chubbs, all little bro them. I ain't gonna lie. There's so many of them. They that's all raw.
How many rappers you think coming out of O Block right now?
So I give it like a good 15, 10 to 15.
Do you think that I was over whooping when I threw Shoebox Baby's name in the conversation with Sydney Starr?
What the fuck was that?
I hate to have to break this down, but so I was interviewing this trans person, Sydney Starr, and she said that she knew a bunch of people from O Block. And I said, not Shoebox Baby, right? And then he felt a way about it, even though I was like joking
you got
around.
on there with your ass?
Yeah, he was coming at me.
She about to be on there.
He said he was gonna turn me into a pack.
Damn.
No, he didn't say that. But
Stop playing
he
my
seems a little
shorty,
annoyed.
man.
But
Stop playing my shit.
I ain't heard anything
Nah,
since.
don't put that shit on my shorty name, man.
Yeah,
Don't rock
that,
like
that is
that.
kind of fucked up. Just throw him in the mix there. I
Nah,
was like
we
so
don't fuck
certain
around.
that it wasn't.
We don't
He's a
fuck
younger
around like
dude.
that.
You know it ain't Shoebox.
We don't
Come
fuck
on.
around like
Yeah,
that,
it
man.
ain't
For
shit,
sure,
bro.
we don't fuck around like that. Don't do that to
I
baby
don't fuck
bro.
around too much.
You gonna have baby bro come? I mean, shit.
Shoebox been on here before. When I went to O Block, he was on the flight to LA right as I was leaving, and then we did the interview.
Right. I think I did. Probably. Nah, for sure. I want to see baby bro them on this bitch though. You feel me? I keep them and shit. They hard as hell. Y'all finna hear a lot of they shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's just we really getting this project together like all of us on one tape.
Meek Mill actually just shouted out Ike. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's hard.
You should do an O Block tape. That would be
That's what we
crazy.
finna do.
Mm.
Gonna do a whole block tape, just all us, whole gang, from Top, Dre, all us, just even if we all gotta put one song a piece on that bitch, that's how we finna do it. But we all got songs together and shit, so it'll work out.
Who would be like in charge of orchestrating and making sure it happened? Because that's a lot of 20 different people.
Yeah, we had to figure
You
it
gotta
out.
get Track to figure it out, right? Track, where you at, man?
Hell nah, man. Yeah, we had to figure that out though, for sure.
Yeah.
That shit finna be hard though. Y'all finna hear about it and see about it soon, real soon. For sure.
Yeah, Boss Talk got a song called In My Feelings. You heard it?
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
go
that's my
crazy.
shit.
I was around when he was making all that shit. We was together. Nigga, we after that shit happened to bro and shit, we real life we had a studio in Miami and shit in our crib, making our own music.
Oh, word. So that's where y'all moved, because y'all was living in Atlanta at the time.
Yeah. Then we went to Miami and shit, locked in super hard on music. We over making shit that y'all probably I still gotta drop. Like I be like, why the fuck I ain't bro? And be like, why the fuck you ain't drop? He be on my ass.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He be like, why the fuck you ain't drop this shit, boy? This shit 2-3 years old. This shit sound like I just made this shit
Videos, all types
2 days ago. Like you'll be like, damn, when the fuck you make this? Like I can show y'all some shit after this shit.
Yeah.
You'll be like, what the fuck? Why did you just drop this? Like,
It
but
makes
just-
sense because
It's
Boss
just
Talk
like a
got
timing thing, you know. I just be like a timing thing.
Boss Talk got arrested while he was in Florida, right? That's where he locked up at. I think I seen a video of him. I don't know. I thought he was arrested.
Yeah,
him
no, I
for
don't
it.
think y'all like that before.
Oh, word. But all right, so y'all said, so y'all had all moved to Miami and shit. That's where you be at now, like nowadays?
Nah, we ain't moved. It's like we just set, you know, we just went down there for like a month or something. Figure shit out.
Yeah.
Made shit happen, you know.
Yeah, nah, in my feelings,
Made
my
sense.
shit, I fuck with that song heavy. And when I think about it now, it made me want to ask you, what was your relationship with T-Roy and Slutty?
All them my brothers, everyday niggas, everyday people.
Or T-Roy?
Everyday people, yeah, for sure.
How old
that's
was
my
you and
big brother.
T-Roy?
That's both my big brothers, Slutty and T-Roy, both my big brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So T-Roy is older than you.
Yeah, T-Roy and Slutty. Slutty is T-Roy big brother. Then HK is the youngest.
HK was the youngest.
I was close with HK too. Everyday person, me, Gleesha, HK and shit. For sure.
Do you tap in with the documentaries about friends of yours and whatnot?
No, I don't be watching all that goofy ass shit.
So you never seen the Vaughn one? The
No.
Traplo Ross did?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
He did like a 3-hour documentary about him
3
that
hours?
was pretty viral.
Talking about a bunch of bullshit, brother.
Well, it's got like
I
10
don't
million
know.
views or so, though.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Damn.
It's pretty viral.
What the fuck?
We had a few people tell us that they watched it as like a way to remember him and that it actually gave them good memories, even though I don't know if that was how it
Zeus
was
said he
intended.
seen it, and he said that Traplo Ross, like,
I probably gotta do my research on that shit.
But so the new development is that Traplo Ross did a 2.5-hour documentary about Tay Savage, and then I guess Tay Savage got on the phone with him and was very, very upset about
Yeah, cause it's like, how the fuck you just somewhat probably
England.
a million fucking hours away from
Yeah.
us, make a documentary and shit. You don't even fucking know it's true. You just saying assumptions and probably just, I don't even know who the fuck y'all talking about, but I just know how fucking internet, you can't beat the internet. The internet just,
Vaughn actually,
Yeah,
his
yeah,
team reached out to Traplo Ross when that documentary came out and pressed him about it. And I think Traplo Ross actually might have removed something from the documentary.
Yeah, he
cause
he
it's like
removed the
you
chaos shit.
incriminate, like how the fuck you gonna, it's like he probably incriminating motherfuckers saying shit, putting shit on people that ain't true, like look, is that it right there? Ain't that it right there?
There's a
Right
bunch of
there at the
recommended.
bottom- at
Oh,
the
so
bottom.
that's the Traplo Ross one
Cause I
about
think, matter of fact, I
Tay
did.
Savage calling him out.
Matter of fact,
yes.
I've seen him talking about somebody before though.
Yeah.
I don't think I seen him talking about Vaughn though.
Yeah, he's had
He just
videos
be,
about a
that's
lot
what
of
I'm
people.
saying. Like they just be saying all type of dumbass shit that I made. Like I seen him talking about people in New York. Matter of fact, he was talking about New York. Saying I think he was talking about like Keef and them and shit.
Yeah, I think he did all that
Yeah,
shit
that's
before
what
too.
I think I seen, and I was just like, how the fuck? Cause you know I be in New York around bro them and shit too.
But
Be
you
loving them
got
and
like
shit.
a little miniature version of this too. I ain't seen no like long ass documentaries about you, but I seen a video that was just
About me?
straight up DQ from the O, and it was making
What the fuck they was saying?
it. I mean, we can edit this out if you want, but
Nah,
it's on
don't
YouTube,
even.
and it got and it says like who you shot, who
Hell
you
nah,
assisted,
man.
like literally naming off a bunch of names.
Nah,
And
that
I'm gonna
shit
be real,
cap.
like it
That
could
shit
be
cap.
anyone. Like
That shit
like
cap,
there's no
though.
evidence. It's just
It's-
straight up a
yeah,
list of
that
like
just-
accusing
that
you of
just-
shit.
Yeah, that's just a
bogus,
motherfucker.
bro.
Like that's just corrupted
feel like
shit.
that's bogus.
I feel like that be Chicago police and shit
like that
probably.
about you.
Like,
I mean,
They
it
just
would be
tell
like
you.
the same
What the
thing
fuck?
because it's not like
Like
they're
that
they're
shit.
not
what if
listing off
what if
any
a motherfucker
evidence.
just
or
be like,
anything.
Adam killed 20
That's kinda
motherfuckers
weird.
the other
He'll
day in the
probably
club,
take that shit
and
try
then
to
you
turn
wake
this
up
into
one
other
I'll
morning.
be hyped, yeah, because
Like,
I
you
didn't
be
do
like,
it.
what the fuck?
I didn't do it, so I don't care.
But still, that's fucked up to even. That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
I go different, blood.
Yeah, like,
it's already like,
Why is it
you know how the
different?
That shit ain't
police is,
cool.
you
That
feel
shit
me?
ain't cool.
So if they see shit like that on
That
the
shit ain't
internet,
cool,
they
bro.
gon'
It make it hard
you
for
know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Yeah,
But
that
what
shit
y'all,
ain't
how y'all
cool.
feel about
Motherfucker
this?
can't even live their life the way they want to live.
real, bro.
But
From
if the
internet
cops
shit
see
like
that,
that about me,
the cops are like the same way I am, where it's like, all right, I guess,
shit
but
bogus.
like I can't do anything about it if you're not gonna give any fucking
shit ain't
evidence.
right, bro.
The Traplo Ross shit is different because he's actually really trying
But
to
he's
give you the
somewhat-
full story
That's
and the
what I'm
evidence
saying.
and
Like,
whatnot.
how the fuck do he even know this shit? Where is he
But he
getting this shit
pulling
from?
up
I'm about
King
to go
Von
look at
old
this shit,
tweets,
bro.
shit that Von tweeted
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
and just
I'm
like
about to
putting
go look at
stories.
this.
Like,
Nah,
oh,
yeah, I probably
this
gotta
person
go. I
got
probably
killed,
gotta
and then a
find
half
it.
hour later, this was tweeted about it. So it's like,
So that's what the
it
fuck he
paints
was
a pretty
doing?
compelling picture.
Bro, he's taking niggas IG lives, Von old tweets, old songs,
Man,
and
that
just
shit
piecing shit
crazy.
together and shit.
That's some crazy shit.
But let me
too.
ask you this though. So like, as a like, 'cause you know, niggas said it's lame and shit. How do you feel about niggas who self-incriminate and they y'all giving niggas the shit to make the piece up? You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
shit,
All
like
it is a motherfucking, bro. Back then, motherfuckers like any op died, somebody will celebrate that. It don't mean
yeah,
he
like
did
that's
it, though. But,
that's
like,
normal
op coulda
shit, bro.
died and
Like
that's what was going on back then.
like
Motherfuckers
that op
celebrate
that
some
op that could have died for that person that was tweaking on the internet. He probably was really irritating the fuck out that person. Then he
Yeah.
ended up dying. And now he like, oh yeah, you did, motherfucker. So that's
shit.
you know,
Probably
that's just
other
normal
motherfuckers
shit.
that
That's
saying
just
tweet crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
that's normal American shit. Welcome to America.
No, for sure. But
Shit.
but you do agree if you do celebrate, y'all putting eyes on yourself. And
Nah,
now it's
hell
like
nah,
niggas
ain't
gonna
no
be.
shit. That shit. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Celebrate.
It could be lit like that, but
It
if you
it
ain't do
could, but like, what the fuck? That's just dumb as hell, bro. Like, what?
No, for sure.
Who the fuck doing that?
Yeah.
Who finna do that?
Cause
Who
like
finna
nigga,
just-
if y'all don't make the video, a nigga ain't even gonna look in your direction. But if you get on there 5 minutes after some shit happened, now everybody like, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So it's like
I get what
niggas
you
kind of got to
saying,
stop doing it to themselves.
Nah, for sure. I get what you're saying. It's
It's
yeah, it's slow motherfuckers out here
But
that are just don't
Ain't
get
no
enough fuck,
real
but
niggas doing that.
you know, yeah, for sure.
Von was doing it a lot though. So if Von a real nigga, Von would go on live and go crazy like a motherfucker. Y'all feel like Von? You feel like Von will overwhoop?
That probably had to be the beginning.
What the
of
fuck
this
is
shit.
overwhoop? Why y'all keep saying
You know
that?
what I'm
That's
saying?
just like the new little slang that everybody.
What
They
the
say
fuck?
niggas
You
is
know,
overwhooping.
That had to be like the
I
beginning
ain't never heard
of
that
some
shit.
shit, blood.
You never overwhooped?
Other
Hell
drills
nah,
and,
I
like, the
don't. That shit
beginning
don't
of
even
shit,
sound
like,
right.
When niggas didn't know.
No better for real.
better for
You see
real,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, because a lot of
That had
those
to
really
be
crazy
then.
tweets are from like
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
2013,
like,
2014.
I did it probably. I could shit because I could probably relate to that. Like I probably had a moment like that shit. You feel me? But that was when motherfuckers ain't know no better.
That's
They
when
wasn't
that
like
shit
how
was.
it
You
is,
know how
though.
that shit was
It wasn't
busting.
like how it is
It
now,
was
though.
busting once like
a lot of
2012,
shit changed,
2013.
bro.
Like that was a trend, bro. Motherfucker,
We
if
ain't no
motherfucker
we ain't
died,
no
they
police,
somebody
like,
gonna clown you. So
Yeah.
like that just was. I don't know.
2013, it had never popped into anyone's head that the cops would be using tweets against people.
Exactly.
Nobody,
shit like-
nobody
yeah,
thought
like-
of that
You
shit
know what
at
I'm
that
saying?
time.
That's what I'm saying. The beginning
And
of
then
this shit.
certain
once
motherfuckers probably
realize that,
just getting on
you
the
ain't
internet.
never seeing no
Probably
real
don't even know how that
niggas that's
shit work.
really doing shit out here.
That's why
doing
social
that,
media is
unless they
boring now because all the
goofy,
real
man.
gangsters and shit just ain't really talking about nothing. They're all
not-
quiet. It's
Some of
smart,
them.
but it makes social media a little boring.
Not all of them though. Some of them.
Not
still.
all of them. The young
There's
kids
some
are crazy.
goofy motherfuckers though. Bro.
You said the young kids crazy.
I mean, a
There's
lot of
some
young
goofy
kids be
motherfuckers
like the
for
kids
sure,
from the
though.
Bronx. Oh my god, they're spinning each other's blocks on live and shit. It's insane.
They doing one for they doing. We was doing it.
They,
Exactly.
wa-
Right
they just
now.
they just
Yeah,
watching
they
shit.
tweaking.
I was just gonna say like
That's what they.
when
do.
I run across a lot of people and shit.
But I fuck with New
in the
York, though.
industry,
I fuck with they love.
I run across most likely half the people I run across, they got their inspiration from us. Like, we watch y'all shit. We got this shit from y'all. Like that's what they say, but I be like, what the fuck?
How do you feel about that? So Chicago having like, it's not even just drill. Like y'all have like a huge influence on like just American
like,
black
yeah,
culture in general.
Just hell yeah, that shit hard shit. For sure, that's love though. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna admit that, you know, certain niggas be having too much pride. Like man, really nigga, like you really was probably jacking everything we fucking doing. Like nigga, how we dressing. You know, like you know that's why I fuck with bro them in New York. They 100. Like they raw. Like I fuck with 5-year-old B Love now.
Hey, what them shit?
Flock number shit. Dougie B now.
Yeah.
Bro number shit. Rowdy number shit. No Rowdy Rubber no. I fuck with bro number shit. Fatties. They 100 for sure.
Those relationships you had being around Von, or you had those relationships like after?
Some of them personal. Like some of them I just moved around and just got out here on my own and just started meeting people and shit. And certain motherfuckers just like, bro, you hard. I fuck with your music, like, and just want locked in with me ever since then type shit.
Yeah.
Like that's how it was with B Love and shit. B Love, Rowdy Rebel them and shit. They probably seen me from being with V-Roy and shit. But once I got around to myself, it just genuine love type shit.
How y'all get cool with Youngboy early on? Cause y'all used to be hanging out with bro back in the day.
I don't know nothing about that. Shit.
It's like videos of King Von, Youngboy, Quando, Rondo, all them niggas used to hang out.
Young boy.
Yeah.
I I ain't never seen no video. Of
I don't know if
King
they was
Von.
hanging out, but they was definitely was. And Quando Rondo. I might be mistaken.
I ain't seen no young
So
boy shit,
yeah,
though.
that's what I'm mistaken. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
though,
was-
I seen that.
He was, you know, he
You
was
seen
fan.
what? You seen the video, right? So it's like
that shit.
but I'm saying like how y'all from different cities, how y'all even get in tune like studios.
Shit, they everybody just fuck with us. Like everybody just fuck with our music. They like you can't not fuck with us. Like,
Yeah.
that shit, that shit, 100.
it's like you said though, shit like motherfuckers influence everybody. So
Like,
no
a lot of
one
people-
see
that's
what
why-
They'll
I
reach
got,
out and tell y'all like,
That's
man,
why I
I
go
fuck
back
with
to
you.
tell you, like a lot of
Exactly,
people,
motherfucker gonna
when
get
I
that.
ran into a lot of people in the industry and shit, they
You gotta
all
think about it.
say like,
Von
oh yeah,
had a
like,
name before he was rapping.
yeah,
Like
and
niggas
just
probably
like just
knew
off
about
of that,
Von
like people,
before
like
he was
motherfuckers
rapping.
knew
So
me
when they
before
did get to see
I was
him and
rapping.
shit,
Before I started getting in the booth, a lot of people in the industry knew me. Like a lot of motherfuckers in the industry knew me just
So
for
like,
me.
you guys are both talking the same
Nah,
time.
it's,
Sorry.
yeah, just same shit. We saying the same shit, really. Like, you know, like a lot of motherfuckers knew me before I started rapping in the industry, type shit. You know, it's just normal shit. Just me getting out here, getting out more type shit. You know?
So what's the future for DQ of
Networking and shit,
networking?
for sure. I gotta do more networking and really get out here, man. This shit, bro, make this shit make sense. You know, for sure.
So who would you want to network with in the future, 2024? Throw some
Remo.
rappers out there. That's what you mean by network, like networking with rappers and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, who you-
Shit. Like I said, like shit, whoever, you know, motherfuckers who I already been talking to and shit, hollering at and shit. My
Yeah.
boy nothing big 30 number and shit. I'm gonna fuck around, I'm gonna fuck around, do some shit with Ace number and shit. Get around Ace number, do some shit with
That'd
them.
be hard.
I just beat my case, you feel me? So I ain't really get a chance to really move around yet. I
So
just
now-
came. This the first place I came to type shit. You feel me?
This not your first time in LA though. You
Hell
was
nah,
out-
this like
yeah,
my 6th time out.
for sure.
I've been out here with Vaughn before a lot of times and shit. For sure.
Last time you heard from Keef.
Shit, last time I was out here, I ran into him at the studio.
Or
Hell yeah.
what's the relationship like? If y'all see each other as love or
Yeah, it was all love for sure. He said he was, you know, they fuck with me rapping and shit. They couldn't believe, you know, motherfuckers like, damn, like you was around us, now you rapping type shit, you feel me? Like, I could have been really doing this shit. That's why I be looking at it like, I ain't really feel like I started late, but it's like I was around everybody to get that chance to where I could have been did it. It just Vaughn was just probably I could say quicker. Like Vaughn's success happened quicker. And that intrigued me like, damn, bro. Like, you know, motherfucker probably think like, what the fuck, like Vaughn rapping, you know? That's how I first was, like motherfucker like Vaughn rapping, bro. Like, bro, like when I'm telling motherfuckers that couldn't believe that Vaughn rapping, what the fuck? That shit raw, like he ain't just saying anything. He really talking shit, you feel me, bro?
bro, I did an interview with, I forget who it was, but they said that King Von had a ghostwriter at first, some nigga from San.
Hell no.
Who was the dude who said that shit? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
don't
You ain't never heard of that?
I don't think so.
Hell nah, bro. I used to be in the studio with bro. He saying this shit like in 10 minutes. Like, he coming up with hooks and verses in 15 minutes. You'll be like, what the fuck? Like he just really made a motherfucking song like this, bro. And we just right there getting high and shit. He done with the song by the time motherfucker done smoke a bunch and shit. He just in that mode, like he on go mode. He making 3-4 songs a day, picking and choosing. Okay, I'm putting this on my album. Dropping tapes and shit. Like that shit was, he's making that shit make sense, and I was visualizing it. That's why I learned how to freestyle and shit off of me watching Vaughn rap. I never rapped the shit. I never wrote a rap, none of that shit. You can ask bro, I freestyle in the studio like every time I rap. And that's how me watching Vaughn freestyle, like just being right there watching him rapping and shit.
How do you like feel about, so because you said that you're gonna be focusing on like more music for like women and for the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But Vaughn, I feel like a lot of
That's where I learned that from, because before bro was talking to me about that, like you gotta get the kids and shit like that, like you know, like you gotta just do different shit. Just it's different from like just drill. Like okay, drill, you got on the door with drill, but what else you can do? What else versatile shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like you gotta try, so you gotta try it. It ain't gonna hard to be. It ain't gonna hurt you to try it. You know what I'm saying? See what Vaughn did. He just start singing and shit, and that shit was so, it was raw. I was like, what the fuck, like, bro. When he did Demon, bro, I couldn't believe that shit. Like,
That shit hard. What is your favorite King Von song?
man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even got no favorite shit that y'all probably ain't gonna never hear. That's my favorite song. Like,
Wow.
shit like
You
that.
got unreleased that nobody ever heard?
No, I ain't got that shit. Like, I remember all bro songs, shit. Like, I was there when he was making them, shit. Like, I know a lot of songs y'all probably gonna hear, like, in the future. It's
Oh,
shit,
really?
this shit still he got that y'all ain't heard.
Is it real King Von or AI King
It's
Von?
real King Von, for sure. I got shit with, I got 2-3 songs with bro.
That's
that ain't-
unreleased.
Yeah.
If they dropped a hard AI song of him, would you be able to listen to it? If it sounded 100% real? And it was some
Nah.
fly shit that he really would have said?
Probably not, because it ain't coming from him.
I know, that'd be fucking weird, right?
Yeah, that shit'd be weird as
I
hell.
don't know if I could do it.
Why you like that song Demon so much?
Because he switched to, he got versatile now, like, he got versatile now, like, he showed motherfuckers that he could do that too, you feel me? He ain't just about drill rap. He showed people that he can do melody, like, that shit, when he did that shit, I couldn't believe that shit, bro. I'm like, damn,
That shit
bro, what
hard.
the fuck, like, that shit was crazy.
Was Why He Told about Big Mike?
Huh?
Was Why He Told about Big Mike?
What you mean?
I don't know why he told.
What's Big
The
Mike?
song King Von.
Big Mike said it was about him.
I
so-
know, but there's two people that they say that song was about.
Oh, okay.
Big Mike, and it could be about somebody else.
Damn, false claiming a snitching song is
So-
crazy.
Who you feel like that song was about?
Shit.
Did Von tell you? Because Big Mike recently just did an interview. He said that song was about him.
Who was Big Mike?
So Big Mike is Wooski older brother. That was on the case with I think he was Von Cody. And he the nigga that supposedly snitched on Von, but then he took his statement back.
Mm.
He from O Block?
Nah, I don't know who Big Mike is.
All right. So when you heard the song Why He Told, who you thought that song was about?
I don't know why he's so. Bitch, for shit. My boy speaking facts.
Just
shit.
snitches in general.
Yeah,
snitches.
he
Just a
in
general snitch
yeah.
anthem.
Yeah.
Bro, he just, everybody can relate to that shit. My brother, everybody, trust me.
Reason I asked, because Big Mike literally just did an interview and he claimed that the song was about him. But I heard it was about like two different
Probably, I
people.
don't know. But he probably shit.
I listen to that song, I think about Lush.
Damn.
He probably
Just
guilty. He probably guilty of it being about him. Shit.
Yeah, Lust told on you who was there, bro.
But
Who
some
was
of the
that?
lines don't add up when you
You
say the Lush.
Hey, damn! I wanted to say out of my hers, who the fuck? They was saying, remember they was telling us some shit about Adam, bro. They talk about some nigga named Terrell or some shit.
Wait, what'd he say?
Nah, I don't know.
He
They
told
said-
you something?
Nah, I don't know him. I'm just
Oh.
saying.
No, I
You
never
know
heard of him.
Terrell is? You know,
Nah.
they, I don't know. They
That's
said-
like me asking you about FYB J-Man.
Nah, they
No,
was
no,
saying
I never heard
like
of
he
him.
was a tool with you or some shit.
Right.
Somebody told me that.
I don't know.
That fuck with you
Adam,
though.
you got ops for it?
That's what I'm like. What the fuck, motherfucker? The tool.
Guys,
what you be doing? to
When
people,
I have a
Adam?
problem with somebody,
what you be doing?
I keep it in the
motherfucker, bro?
streets. I don't know how y'all are doing things, but
Yeah.
we're keeping it in the streets.
Mm,
Just
That's
kidding.
the way to be.
I'm pushing peace, actually.
for sure.
And whoops.
I don't know what the fuck whoop is. That shit doesn't even sound right. What the fuck is whoop?
I'm over whooping. We're over viral.
Oh, whoop.
You over viral?
Over viral. I fuck with that.
You do?
For Fonzo?
What is that?
That's Fonzo's song.
6700 Fonzo. I got
You don't
the
know
overvibe.
nobody, huh?
Hell no. Who the fuck
Listen, I'm gonna tell you about some Chicago meme pages that you gotta follow so you can be up on
is
what's
that? Yeah,
going
you
on.
got. I gotta do a lot of research on this shit. y'all talking about.
Research and homework.
What the fuck is homework?
That's
That's funny.
Do
It shows
your
you do your
homework on
research.
Fonzo 6700 pushing the over viral wave.
What did he be doing?
It's just a good song.
That's his song.
You ain't heard it?
yeah, it's
Nah.
called Overvibe.
Damn, bro.
Hell no.
Blacking at that bus stop. Early morning headshot.
Damn.
Some evil shit.
He was dumping on that bitch. Adam.
I mean,
So we're
it's
not,
not
gonna,
my lifestyle,
we're
but
not gonna hear any DQ diss tracks. You ain't gonna do any dissing. You gonna leave that alone?
yeah, you leave that alone, huh?
I mean, shit. No, I ain't dissing nobody, man. I ain't dissing nobody. Ain't nobody did shit to me.
I feel it.
Respect.
I'm just on some whole other shit. I ain't gonna lie. In a different lane right now. You know, really finding myself with this music shit for real. Trying to see what else I could do. Feel me? Shit like that.
Respect. Anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out to my whole block, man. It's too many people to name. Just shout out everybody. Everybody, you know, y'all, my family. Everybody that know I fuck with them, you feel me? Shit. They know. My kids. I love my kids.
Facts. I'm not gonna lie, I drank a Coca-Cola before this interview. Had me feeling pretty good.
Coca-Cola, they say Coca-Cola not good for you.
I
They
know,
say
but
that shit clean pots and shit.
that original
So
taste.
imagine you drinking that shit, what the fuck it do to your inside?
I know. I never drink this shit. That's why the sugar got me feeling good as fuck.
Nah, yo, that's why you be tweaking and shit, because you drinking Coca-Cola.
I ain't
Yo, I need
tweaking.
to drink some of that lean.
High fructose corn syrup.
You ain't
That
never
shit'll have
drunk,
you
you ain't never drunk
overturned.
off a lot of cough syrup.
You gonna
You
pour
fuck with
You gonna
that?
pour us up?
Yeah, you about to pour up this shit?
Ain't that,
Dump
the
some of
cups
that
are
in my
expensive.
gallon of water, man. Yeah, why
I need me a
orange?
cup, man.
What we pulling up today?
You know.
Nigga said that shit too expensive.
What's
That
in
shit
there?
Pass out. type.
Man, let's listen, man.
I feel it.
I'm about to use a testing kit on that. Make sure you guys are safe.
Oh, we got DQ in the building, though, man.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all
For
pulling
sure,
up.
For sure. You
No-
know, it's all love, Adam. You
Another
know I
piece
fuck
to the
with you,
puzzle.
man. Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate y'all pulling
Hopefully
up
I'll
here
be
on
back
Melrose.
soon. Be back soon. My shawty, man. I'm telling y'all, my shawty done be looking out.
Say that name again.
It's too many of them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, I feel
Man,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. Baby Schoon them, bro. They up next though. Baby Schoon them and shit. TY for TY, man. My baby brother now.
For
They
sure.
on one. For sure.
My guy. Appreciate you. No Jumper. Coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support.
DQ, who is that?